If your car starts making a loud clunking sound every time it shifts from one gear to the other, and you take it down to the mechanic and he says, hey, we found the problem. All you've got to do is take one of these little tablets here, put it in the gas tank of your car every day, twice a day, once in the morning, once in the evening, and you're going to be fine. You're not going to notice that clunking sound anymore. And you say, well, wow, that's great, that's amazing. What was causing that clunking sound in the first place? And he says, well, gee, to be honest, we don't really know, but as long as you put this tablet in your car twice a day, you're not going to notice that sound. And one other thing, that tablet has some chemicals in it that has a tendency to cause, all of the gaskets in your car to break down. So eventually you're going to start, just hemorrhaging fluid left and right. So what we recommend you do is, if you put this other tablet in your car just once in the morning, it's going to prevent that from happening. So as long as you use those two tablets, you're not going to notice that sound anymore. The problem's fixed. If you've got a lick of sense about you, you're going to look at this guy like he's crazy, and you're going to go down the street to some other mechanic, okay? The problem with this, though, is that's exactly how our medical system works in this country. If you aren't feeling right and you go to your doctor and he runs some tests and says, oh, you've got high blood pressure, but don't worry, all you have to do is take this pill. If you take this pill twice a day, once in the morning, once in the evening, you'll be fine. You won't have high blood pressure anymore. And if you ask him, well, that's great, doc, but why was it so high to begin with? What was going on there? If he's honest, he's going to tell you the truth, which is that he doesn't know. And in fact, that pill that you're going to be taking is going to cause some side effects down the line. And, we're going to have to deal with those as they come, probably with other medicines. But don't worry about it. We're going to get your blood pressure down to where it's supposed to be if you take that pill every day. Now, isn't that just as crazy as the example with the mechanic? Yet, the result is so different. Instead of looking at this guy like he's crazy, we say, well, that's what the doctor said I got to do, so I guess that's what I got to do. Well, that's not what you got to do. That's not how our bodies are designed to work. If your car, which is made by some guy in Detroit named Steve or whatever, designed and built by Steve, and you expect that car to run correctly for the whole life of that car, how much more should we expect out of our bodies that are designed and made by someone a whole lot smarter than Steve in Detroit? We should expect these things to work beautifully, perfectly, from the moment we're born till the moment we die. And yet, we have this idea put into our mind that this isn't enough. What God gave us isn't enough. We need to have stuff put into us, pills. We need to have stuff taken out of us in order to make our bodies run perfectly. And that's just not the truth. Chiropractic is all based on the premise that your body is designed perfectly. God did not make you with too few pills or too many organs. You have everything you need for a beautiful, full, perfectly functioning life, already put in you by God. So we don't put anything into you. We don't take anything out. We just make adjustments to your body to allow it to continue functioning the way God intended it to. One of the most rewarding parts of my job is when patients come in, and they do this all the time, and say, after all this time under chiropractic care, and my body going through so much healing and changes, I've been able to talk with my doctor, and we got off of my blood pressure medication, or my cholesterol medication, or the medicine I was taking for my irritable bowel, or all of my pain pills. It's amazing to see the body's natural abilities taking over, and seeing that person's body function correctly, and seeing how much they get out of life as a result. If you're taking a medicine right now, or if you're taking several medicines right now, and in the back of your mind you've kind of felt all along that this really isn't right, this isn't how things are supposed to work, well, your gut instinct, your intuition is 100% right there. That's not how things are supposed to work. There's something seriously wrong with us going about our health that way. So if you have questions, if that is kind of making sense to you, I'd strongly recommend, give us a call or stop in here, or check out our website or our Facebook page, because there is so much information about this and about looking at health this way. You really have an opportunity to take control back and live your life the way that you're supposed to, the way that God intended you to, and really, truly thriving.